Hello, thank you for joining. Just wanted to give you guys a few moments to join. I know everyone's kind of logging on right now at 6:30, and so glad to see you guys here. I'm Kaylee. I think I know most of you, and if I don't, I know a lot of people have told me their friends are joining, so I'm really excited to have you here. The next hour, or 55 minutes, because I think Instagram kicks us off in an hour. The next 55 minutes, we're just going to go through a nice little candlelight flow. So maybe you set up a nice little space and added candles since you're in your own homes. It's really awesome if you did. And even if you don't have them, just try to find a nice calm space for yourself. Hopefully it's quiet, but I know that a lot of you with your kids and dogs and other animals, it makes it a little tougher. So what we're going to do the next hour is just really create a space where you can be calm and you can find kind of peace within everything that is going on. So find yourself on your mat. Just lie down. Find a comfortable position to be in. If for you lying on your back is not comfortable, you can find a pillow, maybe prop it under your knees. You can stay seated. Whatever's comfortable for you. I've been tuning into a lot of my network. They're all teaching classes at what seems like 24 hours a day, which is so amazing. However, it can get overwhelming, and I'll be honest, I've tuned into a lot while doing other things, right? Eating breakfast, eating lunch, dinner, whatever it might be, and mostly just tuning in to find some calm, to find some connection. So if that's you tonight, just tuning in for calm and connection, awesome. I'm glad you're here. If you're here to move, we'll do a little movement, but it's going to be really slow flow. If you're brand new to yoga, just listen. No need to stress about a posture. So right now, as you're finding your way to your comfortable position, I'll ask for you to close your eyes. If you feel safe closing your eyes, please do so. If it's uncomfortable for you to close your eyes, then keep them open, but find a place to gaze at. Find something to focus your energy on. And then take a deep breath in through your nose. Feel your belly rise, and as you find the top of your inhale, pause. And take a slow exhale out through your mouth. And as you exhale through your mouth, start to scan your entire body. What physically is going on for you right now? Take another breath in through your nose. Let your belly rise. And an open mouth exhale. Let your belly fall. I always find it so interesting how sometimes it's scary to hear yourself breathe, but right now you're in the comfort of your own space. So let yourself be heard. Breathe in. Breathe out. And listen to what your breath can do. Listen to how your body starts to find a little bit more calm within the breathing. No reason to be anywhere else but right here, present in your physical body. And as you scanned it a moment ago, you might have found some spots that are feeling a little more tense. Some spots that are feeling a little anxious, right? Holding on to the stress of the journey we're in. Every single person that's tuned in is in a different spot. Every single person that is here is on their own little journey. So whatever your journey is, whatever made you show up to this space tonight, I want you to just breathe it in. Another inhale. And an open mouth exhale. And if you're lying on your back, start to release through your toes. Let your toes fall open. Arms to your side. Palms are up so your shoulders can relax down your back. Notice what's happening with your jaw. Is it clenched? Are you tense? Let it go. Breathe in. Breathe out. And if this is new to you, the whole controlled breathing, bring one hand to your belly and bring one to your chest. And as you breathe in, feel your breath go a little bit deeper. Breathe in. And breathe out. I invite you to take the movements that we move into tonight together, take them with ease. Take them with whatever you need. You might move slower, you might move faster, you might not move at all. And that's perfect. Connect with yourself. Create what feels right for you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And start to wiggle your toes. And as you begin to move your toes forward and back, just notice what else you can create within your body. How your ankles feel, how your knees might start to feel as you windshield wiper your toes left and right. How many times have you actually felt what's going on in your physical body this week or this weekend? Tune in. Focus on just that. And then start to curl in your fingertips. You can take your thumb and track it across all 4 fingers. Palms down to the ground and up towards the ceiling, just finding little movements for your wrists. Start to open and close your jaw. Bring your chin from shoulder to shoulder. Let your body, now that it's focused here, just a few moments of breathing, allowing yourself to be present. That's all it takes. And as you jump into your physical body, scan it again. Notice how maybe things have changed from where we started. Calmer, less tense. And if it hasn't gone away, it's okay. This is practice. It takes a long time to really understand and feel yourself breathing. So wherever you are right now, accept it. You're in control. Take a breath in. Reach your arms overhead. Extend out long through your fingertips. And then stretch down through your toes as you fully exhale, letting go whatever you're hanging on to. Do that one more time. Breath in. Open mouth, exhale. And start to bend your knees. And plant your feet on the ground below your knees and start to just windshield wiper your knees left and right, right and left. And grab behind your thighs. And start to rock and roll forward till you come to a seated position, sitting up nice and tall on your sit bones. Roll your shoulders down your back. Pull your belly button in towards your spine and just sit a little bit taller. And bring your palms together, thumbs to your heart, and close your eyes. I'll invite you right now to set an intention. Intentions can be so powerful because they're you setting a tone. You sending out something to the universe, something bigger than you. Now today, coming into class, I've decided to create an intention around creating. What can you create? A thought can come into your mind and you can decide if it's negative, you can decide if it's positive. You can decide how you react. You create the outcome. So right now, when we have a lot of stuff that's very uncontrollable going on in our lives, in our communities, in our world, You can be the person that creates a better outcome. So if that resonates with you, take it. If you have a different intention, use that. We'll set this intention together with 3 breaths. Exhale at everything through an open mouth to clear the slate. Take a breath in. And a slow open mouth exhale. Let it go. You might be alone in the room, or maybe you have your family joined with you. Don't be afraid to let them hear you breathe. That's what keeps us moving. It's what keeps us alive. Breathe in. Open mouth exhale. Inhale. Open mouth exhale. You can release your hands. And open your eyes. And take some small little movements here. Let your ears come down to your shoulders, left and right. Just finding some movement for your cervical spine and for your neck. You can twist to the right and twist to the left, not forcing any sort of movement, but just letting your body be free here. And then start to rock and roll forward till you can come into a tabletop position. Shoulders are stacked over your wrists, hips over your knees. And once you find your tabletop, just notice how your body's feeling. Lengthen through your spine. Reach the crown of your head out. Spread all 10 fingers wide and press down to the thumb side of your hand. And inhale, take a breath in, look up, let your belly fall, your tailbone rise. Cow pose. Chest is up, shoulders are spreading wide. Exhale, cat pose, round out through your spine. Tuck your belly button into your chest. Really curl through your spine. Think of a cat back, rounding your shoulders. Pull the belly in. Inhale, cow pose. Send your gaze up. Open up through your shoulders. Exhale, cat pose, round through your spine. Inhale, cow, gaze up. Exhale, cat, push back. Belly button pulls in, round through your spine. And inhale, tabletop. Find stillness. So a lot of times today, I'm going to tell you just to be still, because quite frankly, we don't do it enough. I told several friends today that I couldn't be still. I couldn't just single task at all today. So right now, be still. And once you find that you're able to be still, take 2 breaths. Inhale through your nose. If it's comfortable, exhale through your nose. Find heat, find warmth as you breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. And then begin to crawl your hands to the right side of your mat. Press your hips back to the left side of your mat. Take a side body stretch. Lengthen. Open up the left side. There's no reason to rush. No reason to be anywhere but present. Breathe in, lengthen out through your left fingertips. Breathe out, push back through your left hip. Inhale. And exhale. And start to walk your hands all the way over to the left side. Reaching your right fingertips longer. Push your hips to the back right corner of your mat. As you push back, lengthen through your right side body. Creating length. Accepting stillness, but keeping movement with your breath. Inhale, reach a little further. And exhale, release, come back to your tabletop. Shoulders stacked over your wrists, hips over your knees. And take a breath in. And exhale, find a downward facing dog. Curl your toes under, send your hips up high. Once you find your down dog, take some movements. Pedal out left and right. Knees bend, heels soften towards the mat. Now, if you're new to yoga, a great option here is to shift forward into a high plank. From your high plank, shoulders should be stacked over your wrists, pressing energy through your heels, and then push your hips up high again. That's where you should be for your down dog. Creating an upside down V with your body. Now if you're still finding movement in your down dog, start to find stillness. Press down through your heels. Soft bend to your knees. Let your hamstrings lengthen and your core engage. Pull your belly button up and in towards your spine. Press down more weight into your thumbs and press your chest back. Soften your elbows. And inhale, look forward to your hands. And exhale, ragdoll pose. Step wide behind your hands. Now as you step wide, grab your opposite elbow and let your head and your neck be very heavy. Head and neck are heavy. As you start to just really feel movement for your side bodies, you can sway left and right. And reverse your grip. Bring the opposite arm out front. Just be. Those thoughts that dive in, let them go. Now release your hands down. And place your left hand down between your feet. Reach your right arm up high. Bend your left knee. Just create circles for your wrist. You can take big shoulder circles to the front of the room, to the back of the room. Do what feels good in your body. This might not, and if it doesn't, don't do it. Take a breath in. Reach your right arm high. And exhale, fold forward. Right hand plants between your feet. Reach your left arm high. Inhale. And exhale, roll out your wrist. Take big shoulder circles to the back, to the front. Do what feels good. Release your left hand down. Bring your feet together to touch. Slowly start to round up. As you begin to stand, notice the strength that exists right there underneath your feet. Lift up through your kneecaps. Stack each vertebra of your spine. And extend your shoulders up to your ears, or reach them up towards your ears and let them slide down your back. Now as you stand here at attention, notice what can become stronger, what can engage. Press down, lift up through your knees, pull your tailbone down. And inhale, mountain pose. Reach your arms high up overhead. As you exhale, relax your shoulders down. Scan your physical body. Are your eyes closed? Are your eyes open? Take notice. What do you need? Breathe. You have an option to stay right here in your mountain pose. If you need it right now, take an extra side body stretch. Release your right arm down. Left arm reaches to the right. Really lengthen out. Add some space. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, reach to the left. Left arm comes down, right arm reaches over. And inhale, reach up. Exhale, take a little back bend, lift up and out of your low back, out of your hips. If you're anything like me, you've been doing a lot more sitting than normal. Lift up. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge from your waist, hands come all the way down to the ground. Now we're going to pause here in your forward fold for a moment because it feels good. Now if you feel the need to let go a little more, take your hands, interlace them behind your neck, and just let your head be a little bit heavier. Let your knees soften. Just be free. Now if you took that option, release your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your hands to your shins. Pull your shoulders back. Take a breath in. And exhale, crouch and curl. Bend your knees, lift your heels. Curl yourself into a tiny little ball. Tuck your nose into your knees. No impact on the shoulders. Just a little love. Take a breath in. Breath out. Inhale, halfway lift. Heels come down, hands to your shins, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up just as you were before. And exhale, reach to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, reach to the left. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, little back bend, lift out of your low back. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from your waist. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crouch and curl, bend your knees, tuck yourself in, curl into a little ball. As you round your spine, squeeze in tighter, pull your chin closer to your chest. Inhale, halfway lift, heels drop, hands come to your shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up, arms overhead, grow even taller, reach further. Exhale, reach to the right side, body stretch, lengthen through your left side. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, side body to the left, reach, lengthen through your right side. Inhale, mountain pose. And exhale, little back bend, lift out of your low back. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, crouch and curl. Squeeze a little bit tighter. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up, arms overhead. And exhale, reach to the right one last time. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, reach to the left. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, little back bend, open up. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, listen. Exhale, low lunge, step your left foot back. And find a low lunge, make sure your right knee is stacked over your ankle. And find some movement here. You can straighten your legs, more of a long pyramid pose. Just find some movement up and down. Make it freestyle, opening up the hamstrings. Then plant your left hand to the ground if you're able to. If you need to, you can drop your left knee to the ground and reach your right arm high for an easy twist. Notice what your body's feeling. Notice what your body is doing. Now it's funny because usually when I teach more of a candlelight class, I don't demo at all. And, teaching to over 40 of you and not knowing what your bodies might be, what shape they might be in right now, right? Hopefully you're in this nice little lunge twist. Maybe you're sitting there and eating your dinner. Whatever, it's all cool. But knowing that your body is at least feeling what's right for it is perfect. So hopefully you're not feeling lost and hopefully you're just breathing. Take a breath in, reach your right hand a little bit further. And exhale, come back down to a low lunge. Right knee is still stacked over your right heel. Now release your left knee down to the ground if it's not there. And inhale, crescent moon. Just rise up. Reach your arms up overhead and press your hips forward. Great option here, especially if you have shoulder issues, is to release your hands down to your knee. Just really opening up your left hip. Relax your shoulders down your back. And take a breath in. And breath out. And release your hands to the floor around your right foot. Push your hips back. Lengthen your right leg. Feel your hips. Feel your hamstring lengthen. No fast movements, just your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You might find your hips are lifted, or maybe you're all the way down to a seat on your left heel. Either is fine. In your half splits, just embrace the feeling. Like, how many of you have had your hamstrings get some love today or this week? All the sitting, right? Take a breath in. Breath out. Your next inhale, shift forward. Come back to your low lunge. Hands are on either side of your front leg. Now, as you find yourself in low lunge, really squeeze your inner thighs. Find your strength. Inhale, step forward, halfway lift. Connect your hands to your shins. And exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot back. We'll jump into the right side right away. You can release your right knee down if you need to. Otherwise, easy twist. Left hand reaches up towards the ceiling. Take movement. What feels good for your body? You're the only one that knows. Breathe in. Exhale, release back to your low lunge. Release your right knee down to the ground. And inhale, crescent moon. Reach your hands up overhead. Push your hips forward. Right knee is stacked over your heel or slightly forward. Just feeling stretch for your left hip. Excuse me, your right hip. Guess I should go opposite, right? So push your left knee forward. Option to have your hands come down to your knee. Lengthen through the right. Breathe in. And exhale, half splits. Release your hands down next to your left foot. Push your hips back. Hips can hover, or your hips can come all the way down to your left heel or right heel. Now, as you breathe, as you lengthen, think about keeping your chest lifted. Keep your spine long. Fold forward. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, fold. Let your body soften. It takes more than just 2 breaths to let your body let go. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, shift forward to your low lunge. Lift your back leg off the ground. Find some stability. Find some strength here. As you lift, inhale, halfway lift. Step forward, hands to your shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Rise all the way up. Exhale, little back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back, low lunge. Release your left knee down. Inhale, crescent moon. Rise up, arms overhead. And exhale, half splits. Push your hips back. Feel length through your breath, through your movement. Inhale, shift forward, low lunge. Exhale, lift your knee. Inhale, halfway lift, step forward. Exhale, lunge, right side, right foot steps back. Release your right knee down. Inhale, crescent moon, rise up. And exhale, half splits. Use your full breath out. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, low lunge, lift your right knee up. Inhale, halfway lift, step forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise all the way up. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Close your eyes. Ground down. Come back to the intention that you set. Come back to what you are creating. Come back to letting go. Breathe in. Open mouth, exhale. Scan your physical body. Take a breath in, fill up. Open mouth, exhale. You can open your eyes or keep them closed if it feels right. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. Exhale, little back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge. Step your left foot back. Left foot goes back, so your right knee should be forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. Arms are overhead. Now, feel your body right now. You likely don't have a mirror in front of you, so just feel your physical body. Right hip pulls back, left hip pushes forward. If your back leg is bent, try to straighten it. Right knee is stacked over your heel. Now lengthen out through your fingertips, but keep your pinkies in. Pull your shoulders down. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior two. Back heel comes down to the ground. Your right knee is forward. Now, if you're brand new to warrior two, you can look down to your feet and notice that your front heel is going to draw a line to your back arch. Your back toes are slightly forward, and you're not reaching forward, right? Shoulders stay stacked over your hips. Arms are out long, activating through your fingertips. Sink a little bit deeper and open up your right knee towards your pinky toe. Feel your inner thigh lengthen. Sink a little bit deeper. And inhale, reverse warrior. Your legs stay. Just lengthen through your side body as you reach up higher. Try not to crunch into your left side, but lift out, lengthen. Breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach as forward as you can. Then let your right arm come down. Not dropping through your shoulder, just letting your arm come down, left arm high, keeping length in both side bodies. Press through the back edge of your left foot. Inhale, star pose, rise up, toes are out, heels are in, arms are overhead. And exhale, bring your arms down parallel, turn your toes so they're forward, and then start to hinge forward from your waist. As you hinge forward, you can connect your hands to your calves. You can connect them to your ankles. Let your head and your neck release and be heavy. The most important thing you can do for yourself right now is to just let go. Turn off all those little thoughts, the monkey mind, and let go. Let your breath be the conversation. Inhale. Exhale, fold deeper. Play with where your weight is sitting. Is it forward in your toes or back in your heels? And if it's back in your heels, start to shift it forward. What changes? Activate your quads. Lift your knees so your hamstrings can let go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now, wherever your hands might be, release them down below your shoulders. And inhale, take a halfway lift, lengthen your spine, pull your belly in. And as you exhale, walk your hands to the front, find a runner's lunge. Your right foot should be wider than it was in a low lunge. So bring your right foot to the top corner of your mat, or at least wider, but make sure your entire foot is on the ground. I often see people with their heel lifted, so make sure your heel is down. You can release your left knee down to the ground. You can release your head and your neck. And if it's in you, you can come down to your forearms. Not everyone can go there, but if you can, go there. It's all about practice. Accepting what your full expression is today. Wherever you are right now, that is your full expression. So this morning, I got to tune into one of my other fellow yogis' classes, and I know a lot of you tuned in this morning and you're here now, and it's a great opportunity to let go of everything that we did this morning. So if you weren't there this morning, plenty of opportunity to be there, because really through all this, all we can do is connect and be there for each other, and that's what's going to get us there. It's going to get us stronger. It's going to help us to create a better energy. Just slow down and connect. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And come back to your palms. Push back to your downward facing dog, but I'm going to give you a few breaths to get there. So if you want to take a 3-legged dog where your right leg is in the air, or if you just want to move back into down dog right away. Do what feels good for your body. Breathe in. Breathe out. And inhale, look to your hands. And exhale, step forward. Bring your feet together to touch. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through your spine. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, little back bend, lift out of your low back. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to your shins. And exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot back this time. Squeeze your inner thighs. And inhale, crescent lunge, rise up, arms overhead. Take a moment here to set it up. Continue to breathe. Pull your left hip back, right hip forward, and allow yourself just to feel this posture in your body. Press through your back heel. Try to take the bend out of your knee. Sink deeper into your front knee. Shoulders soften. Reach your fingertips overhead. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior two. Finding good alignment. You get a moment here to pause. Front heel draws a line to your right arch. Right toes are slightly forward. Fingers are active. Arms aren't just hanging out, right? You're strong. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep length for your right side body as you reach up. Continue to use your breath. Strengthen. Stay low in your legs. Breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward first, then let your left arm come down. Not your entire body dropping, just the arm comes down. Really lengthen, reach through your fingertips. Imagine what you're reaching for. More strength, more courage, more opportunities to create energy, to create greatness. Inhale, star pose, toes out, heels in, arms up, be proud, be tall, be strong. And exhale, let your arms come down parallel. Turn your toes forward, separate leg forward fold, hinge from your waist. Let your hands come all the way down. Now take something a little different here. If you grabbed your ankles or calves before, you can interlace your hands behind your head or neck. You can take a twist to the right and to the left. Do what feels good for you. If you're taking the twist, I'll give you a halfway marker to switch. Right now, holding to one side. Right arm should be high if you're taking the twist. If you took the twist, switch to the other side. A few more moments here. This song, if you can hear it, Lindsey Sterling, reminds me of a few days ago when I reached out to my brother to see if I should start playing the violin again. So I might hit up a local music store over this quarantine. Maybe bring back the strings. All right, inhale. And exhale, slowly release hands below your shoulders and start to walk your hands over to the left side or to the front of your mat. Left foot goes out wide to the left top corner of your mat. And soften your right knee down. Take a runner's lunge. Whatever you did on the other side, take it here. Relax your jaw. Relax your head, your neck, your shoulders. Let go, because you can. A few more moments here. Use these moments to flow with your breath, to lengthen, to release, to let go. To know that it just takes a few moments to be present, to breathe, to be still within your breath, to create moments where you don't feel as anxious, you don't feel as lost in the unknown, but you're able to be present in what you can control. 2 more, full rest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And begin to make your way back to your downward facing dog. Take your time to get there. And once you find your downward facing dog, know that we're going to move into half pigeon. So if you have any sort of knee or hip issues, you can definitely come down to your back right now. Otherwise, inhale, reach your right toes high. And exhale, half pigeon on the right. Bring your right knee to your right wrist and your ankle to your left. Your shin should be parallel with the top of your mat as much as it can be. And then stretch your left toes back. I always like to look. Don't be afraid to look at your back toes. Make sure they're straight back. Proprioception's awesome until your toe is all facing a different way. So take a look. Don't be ashamed. And then stretch your arms forward and let your elbows go wide. Now, if you are taking the option on your back, you can just cross your right ankle over your left knee and pull your knees into your chest. Do what feels right for you. This isn't meant to feel right for anybody else but you. If there wasn't social distancing or virtual yoga, I'd definitely be into the hands-on adjustments. So a really great self-adjustment that I've done in this posture. If you're in half pigeon, just take like the L of your hand and actually bring it to your hip, and you can start to open up your hip to the right. Try it out. Sometimes I know it's not the same as having an instructor, but give yourself a little adjustment. It's the power of touch, right? Even though it's you opening up your hip, giving yourself the idea to let go, to breathe. A few more moments here. I want you to focus on these next few moments of being just your breath. Deep, powerful breathing. I'll give you about 4 to 5 more rounds of your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Now, as you're using these big, powerful breaths, breathe them into your hip. Allow yourself to actually let go through the exhale. Feel the tension dissipate. 2 more rounds. Your full breath. There's no rush to get out of here. And at the end of your second breath. Come back to your palms. Push back to your downward facing dog. Just like you did in your first downward facing dog, pedal out your legs. Find some movement. It's your opportunity to feel the freedom in your right hip. We'll create balance. Inhale, left toes high. Exhale, half pigeon on the left. Bring your left knee to your left wrist, your ankle to your right. Shin is parallel or in line with the top of your mat. Reach your right toes back. Take a look at them. See what they're doing. Reach them straight back. Finding good alignment. Square hips are forward. Then lengthen your spine and hinge from your waist. Crawl your fingertips out long. Elbows wide. Soften your jaw. Soften your forehead to the floor, to your mat. Breathe. If you took the self-adjustment on the other side, just take the L of your hand, place it in your hip crease. Or if you took supine pigeon before, or maybe you're finding knee or hip pain now, roll to your back. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. Interlace hands behind your right thigh. Pull everything in close to your body. Allow the stretch in your left hip. If you're in half pigeon, take notice of what you're doing with your jaw. Release the tongue from the top of your mouth. Breathe. I say breathe a lot, but so often we forget. This is about where my mind starts to wander, and maybe you're right there. So if that's you, fire up the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Usually when you want to come out of the posture, it's exactly when you need to stay in the posture. Breathe in. Breathe out. 4 more cycles of your own breath. Let it be audible. Let it be heard. Let it allow you to let go. Only you can create what comes out next, right? Only you can create where you go, where you think, how you feel. Final inhales. Final exhales. When you've finished your final exhale, push back. Downward facing dog. Take your time to get there. Pedal out. Reset. And inhale, look forward to your hands. And exhale, walk through all the way till you come to a seat, letting your legs go in front of you. Sitting right on your sit bones. Now, if you're not sure if you're there, a good trick is just to take your hands to your sides and lift up an inch and slide your butt back an inch. You'll feel how everything kind of shifts and you're able to be more upright, more on your sit bones. From there, reach your arms high. Inhale. And exhale, fold forward, reach for your feet. If you can't quite get to your feet, grab your ankles or your calves. You can also bend your knees any amount you need to. Instead of just folding forward and letting go, I want you to use your breath. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper, stretching your chest towards your knees. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold a little deeper. Forehead moves towards your ankles. Pull your shoulders back and down. Breathe in. Exhale, fold. And inhale, rise all the way up to a seat. And slowly lower down to your back as you exhale. As you lower down to your back, draw your right knee into your chest. Keep your left leg extended out long. As you're lying on your back, extend your arms to a T. And let your right knee fall over your body towards the left, keeping your shoulders on the ground. If you need a little extra chest stretch, you can reach your right fingertips just a little higher towards the back corner of your room. Your left hip should be underneath your right hip. Full spinal twist. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Extend your right leg out as you exhale. And draw your left knee into your chest. Take a big breath in. And exhale, let your left knee fall over your body to the right. Gaze over your left shoulder. Lengthen, breathe in. Twist, breathe out. Not forcing anything. When you try to force things, it doesn't always end up right. So just breathe. Right hip underneath your left. Left hand can stretch out long towards the back corner. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. And come back to center. Hug both knees into your chest. Pull your nose up to your knees and give yourself the biggest hug. Hug your knees because you can't really hug anyone else right now. But you can hug yourself. Honor yourself. Pull your nose in. Pull your knees in. Give yourself the biggest squeeze in. Inhale. And exhale. Final resting pose. Lie down on your mat. Just like we started class today. It's going to be a little active for the next couple moments, and then I'm going to let you be in stillness. We still have time. I told you we were only going to go 55 minutes so that we don't run out of Instagram time. So I'm going to give you a tool to use over the coming weeks as you're feeling a little anxious. Some 3-part breathing to help you calm. Whether you can't sleep, whether you're just having a day. A lot of you are starting your new job as homeschool teacher extraordinaire. So right now, I'm going to breathe. Bring one hand to your belly and bring the other up to your chest. Close your eyes. Exhale out everything through an open mouth. And take a breath in and fill up just through your belly. And exhale, let your belly fall. Inhale, let your belly rise. And exhale, let your belly fall. Inhale, belly rises. Exhale, belly falls. Move your hand that's on your belly to your rib cage. And take a breath in, let your belly fill. And second part, expand into your rib cage. Let your rib cage expand wide as it fills up with more air. And exhale, let your rib cage fall. Your belly fall. Inhale, belly rises. Rib cage expands. And exhale, rib cage falls. And belly falls, slowly expanding your breath through each round. Inhale, belly rises. Rib cage expands. And exhale, belly falls. Correction, rib cage falls, belly falls. Third part. Inhale, let your belly rise. And your rib cage expand. And now fill all the way up into your chest. Full capacity of your lungs, biggest breath. And exhale, let your chest fall, your ribs fall, and your belly fall. Inhale, belly rises, rib cage expands, chest fills up. Exhale, chest falls, ribs fall, belly falls. Now continue with this breath, always starting in each separate part. So you're allowed the opportunity to be present. So you're allowed the opportunity to build a bigger breath. We can't always start with like the full biggest expansion, right? You have to build it. And it takes practice to find calm. Now as you keep flowing this breath, let it be what brings you back to your calm. We're always sitting up there in the sympathetic nervous system, especially now, that fight or flight. How are you going to get through this? But when you bring this breath in, you know that you will get through it. Calming the nervous system, parasympathetic nervous system gets to be in charge. So keep this breath going. 2 more minutes. Just you and your breath. So I'm going to do something a little differently than how you would end a traditional class. And normally with my candlelights, I do keep you right here. So I'm going to close out with you guys, but it doesn't mean that I want you to leave necessarily, even though our time's going to end. You've been here for 90 seconds, and I want you to stay here as long as you need to. You can bring your hands to heart center for a moment, and we'll just honor each other. All the amazing beings that came in and decided to be here and be present together. Everyone who's watching later, be here. Hands to your heart center. Honor your body, honor your mind, honor your breath. And if you're able to stay here and be still longer, do it. Be kind with your heart, with your words, with your thoughts. Namaste.